All right, what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna do it off the wooden ring here. So this is a drill where if you visualize it, maybe a knee's coming up and I'm blocking down, and maybe I'm throwing a strike into their chest or stirring them at the same time, and then we're kind of switching it out. So that's that drill. If I didn't have the ring, I might just practice here and here. I might practice in a different stance. I may walk forward with it, etc. So you can apply the same idea here. So I have the top one as that punch. I have this one as that block of that kick or the knee. And then when you switch it, we're just gonna kind of rotate it over and kind of extend it out. So the idea is to keep tension on the ring while you're doing it, or I can just kind of walk forward to it. You can add different stances into it. But that's the general idea. When you're facing it here, there's consistent tension on it. The top one's the snowball. The bottom one's the melted snow on the ground. That's the first drill. The second drill is going to be, they're doing a haymaker punch, and I block and punch at the same time. Block and punch at the same time. So I'm kind of reaching out to stop at their elbow or their wrist or their shoulders, but the opposite hand is going to do that punch. If I were to do it without the ring going forward, it'd be something like this, extending it out. When you have the ring, this is going to be the position here, and then you have to rotate to this side. A lot of times just using that hip is going to help you, because if somebody's grabbing your arm, you still have some position. So come over here and grab my arms. You're just going to give me a big bear hug at the biceps. So if you're the bad person, you just give me a big old hug on the backside. She trapped my arms, right? And I don't have a lot of room, but the other person's going to be attacking me. So I might have my hands in a really tight position. I might have to block in here and just do what I can. Not a lot of power, but it's a defensive act. Or I'm higher up and I'm kind of just using my hips. Even though my hands are somewhat trapped from the other person, I still have to defend against their partner, their gangster type people. So again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can work it within my hands being in that tight position. So relax for a second. Thank you. And the last part of it, what we're going to do is we're going to do an open hand motion drill where we're escaping forward or we're escaping backwards. These are, if they grab your material and, oh shoot, I gotta block it. They grab your wrist, I gotta pull forward. They grab your wrist, I gotta pull out. So with here, we're tensioning it, we're going over, we're using the elbow to block. So it basically is this motion here. If I wanna make it a fist, I can make it a fist. But usually we'll have the hands open, we can move it around. And I also wanna do the same thing coming toward my body. These will be added later as far as progressions to the drill. So practice that.